Hey YouTube. Thanks to all y'all guys who just subscribed to me. I guess you saw my worm deck profile on Señores Blanco website. I'm gonna try to put the link down there so you know my current subscribers from before today can check out my worm deck. I didn't want to put it on here so that whenever you do see it over there, you don't have to come over here and see it again. That was advice to Senor Blanco. I'm coming out. I'm gonna do this deck profile. I wanted to make another one and keep it going. That way you don't get bored. Or not get bored, but you have recent current videos from me. I had this deck. Well, I just got this deck not too long ago. I made a couple adjustments to it, and there are some cards in which they're tech cards for me, and well, at least 2-3 tech cards from me. From regular builds. That other people might not play, but basically, this is the Absolute Zero deck. And I'll explain, it's self-explanatory if you played zeros before. I'm still getting the hang of zeros, so I can't really tell you, all the full combos to do. But for the most part, yeah, this is the deck, and I'm gonna stop talking. Towards the end, I'll tell you some more. And some replacement cards, I guess. Alright, well, I run one flag, good to synchro. You could just set them. I guess you can even make them think that that's like Snowman Eater or something. That way they can overwin this, and you don't really need a synchro, especially with this guy, because you have other ways to synchro. I have one Sangan search. It searches out most of the good cards like Diamond Dude, Plague, Diva, Snowman, Penguin. You'll see. Searches out a lot. Gores, because sometimes whenever they do stop your miracle, then you need this guy to back you up when you have that open field. Unless you already have the Decree down, but if you have the Decree down, then you're doing your job. One Dark Arm. Basically, you have a lot of darks in here, and you pretty much somewhat have graveyard control. You have control over your graveyard, and you can always make it so that you have 3 darks in your grave. So Dark Arm not too often becomes a dead draw. Stratos searches out Diamond Dude and Malicious. I got 2 Diamond Dudes. Yeah, you like that, right? Kind of cool. I just did that to them. I was bored, and I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Diamond Dude, you look at this deck has, I haven't counted exactly how many magics, but it has a lot of magic, so you'll hit a magic off of this, and basically you're thinning down your deck, and then you get a free magic, and then there's a ruling with this. If you hit Pot off of his effect, Pot of Duality that is, then you can activate the next turn. You can activate Pot. You can still special summon if you don't activate another Pot of Duality. But if you do activate that Pot of Duality, you can activate a second Pot of Duality that same turn. So that's pretty nice. 2 Malicious, basically searchable with this guy, but the only time you want this in your hand is if you have Destiny Draw in your hand. But he's on the field, goes to the graveyard. You can remove him from the graveyard, special summon one to the field, and then you can synchro with Plague or Diva. I have one Snowman Eater. The only reason why I have one Snowman Eater, and this is the water portion of the deck for zero to come out, is because I have a Penguin Soldier. I would actually want to run 2 Penguin Soldiers and not a Snowman Eater, because Snowman Eater says destroy. There's a lot of things to say if this card's destroyed, this, that, and the third. But this actually sends it back to your opponent's hands, and it's 2. You get me? If they have 2 synchros out, or 1 synchro and a monster, if they hit this, flip, send both of those back. You're not destroying anything, you're just sending them back. Plus is a water, plus is a good target that you can you can use for future. That way you don't have to dump a Diva or something. I run 3 Divas, as everybody does. Diva, summon, special summon Special summon a level 3 Allure Sea Serpent monster. And then with Diva, you'll go into Reese or Spine Gilman. Reese, if you want to make like a... You can actually bring out Red Nova with this deck. I've done it a couple times. Pretty nice. Or you could just bring out a 5, make either Catastor or Dragon Lord or Magical Android. So it's pretty... That's the combo with the Diva and the Gilman and the Reese. Plus, it's a good defense wall. Level 4 or higher can't destroy this by battle, so pretty good. Have 2 Mystic Tomatoes. Yeah, I started doing the same thing, but ran out. 2 Mystic Tomatoes, basically good to search, you know, bring out Malicious, or if you want Plague, you know, to synchro next turn, or you can bring out any Dark, you know, his effect. Caius is basically, you know, removal, obviously. And if that's why people play 2 Snowman Eater, because if you keep Snowman out, it's an easy, you know, you can you know, tribute to remove. But I mean, you could do that with any card. You get me? Caius is just one of those. If you want to, you know, if you need to remove like a Stardust or something, you don't really use Caius. And I hardly draw into him, so I don't know. I won't take him out, but it's a pretty cool card. Now that was that monster lineup. Now for the Magics, I got 1 Book of Moon. This is to the current, you know, ban list for OCG. I don't know if Book of Moon will stay at 3, but I'm just running 1 now. D-Draw, Giant Trunade. You know, this is so you can try to set up for big plays, or if you want to put your Royal Decree back because you have Gorus in hand. You know, basically, since Cold Wave's not there, Giant Trunade is pretty good. I play Nobleman. As you'll see, I play Royal Decree in this build. So I hit Nobleman. I have gotten so lucky with Nobleman. I hit in Solemn Judgment so many times, it's not even funny. No, not Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. And some people play it at 3. It's going back to 2, but still, if you hit any card off of this, it's pretty good. And especially when you do it off a Diamond Dude, it's just like so cheap, basically. But I take this instead of siding it because I get lucky. I don't know, you know, your personal choice. You can just run an MST, or I used to run Bait Doll, but I found out Bait Doll doesn't work good with Diamond Dude. Future, you know, dump quicker and get 0 out faster. Monster Reborn staple, you can hit it off a Diamond Dude. 1 MST, because I tech the Noble. Dark Hole, Allure, Ghost Sark. You know, all these normal cards you can hit off a Diamond Dude. Even the 3 Miracle, you can hit off a Diamond Dude. Now, this is the one card everybody will probably frown upon as soon as you've seen it, but not because anything bad. It's just not too many people own it. I just currently, you know, got them, so that's why I put them in the deck. This beats up the deck so freaking fast, and for me, I draw it all the time. Every game, no matter how hard you cut my deck shuffle, I will draw a pot. But that's just me. If you want to replace these cards, let's say Book of Moon stays at what it is, you can put 2 Book of Moons. 2 Book of Moons and an extra Gold Sark, so I have 2 Gold Sarks. Or you could run 3 Gold Sarks if you want, and make this an MST if you want to keep the Nobleman a Nobleman. But that's that. And then I have the 3 Royal Decrees. Pretty good. It stops most decks. It stops them. And then I have the 3 zeros. I hardly bring all 3 of them out, but you never know. So 3 zeros is good. And like I said, that's the deck profile. If y'all have any suggestions, y'all know y'all can leave them down there and you know, down there. I'm kind of running out of minutes here, but basically, thanks for subscribing. For the new subscribers, hopefully I get more, and I'm gonna start putting up more deck profiles, you know, different things that are not in the meta right now, and tell me what y'all think. If y'all want me to put any other different ones, just tell me down there. And y'all should go check out Senor Blanco's website if you haven't yet. He has really good videos there. So thanks for subscribing. Peace. Come back to y'all in maybe 2 days.